You want to open a Trading 212 account, but you're not sure which account type to go for, the ISA, the Invest account, or even the CFD account. Well, we're going to go through them all really simply today so that you can make the best decision. I've put together a little table just to keep this really simple, but essentially when you make a Trading 212 account, you get 3 different options of what account type to actually open. These are the CFD, the Invest, and the ISA account. For most people, I imagine that you're going to be most interested in the Invest account or the ISA account. For me, I'm not interested in the CFD account at all, but I'll just touch on it really quickly so you have an understanding of what it actually is and whether you may want that account type or you want to stay clear of it. A CFD account basically allows you to trade with leverage. So you can trade things such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, and even forex trading is possible on there as well. As I've put in the table here, please note that the CFD account is for trading. It is not for long-term investors. I personally am only interested in long-term investing, so I do not have one of these accounts, nor am I interested in getting one, but just something to be aware of. When you go and make this account, a little disclaimer pops up on the Trading 212 website, and it says that 83% of retail investor accounts lose money when trading CFDs. 83%. So again, something to be aware of. This is not the account type that you're going to want if you're interested in building an investment portfolio for long-term investing. The minimum deposit for a CFD account is £10. So you have to deposit £10 in order to actually be able to open that account. Like I said, it's for trading. It is not for long-term investing. And the fees involved with this one are 0.5% FX fee. So when you're buying things in a different currency to your own, you're not buying on home currency. 0 commission, which is a theme across Trading 212, and 0 account fees. This account is not tax protected. And you may be wondering why I'm telling you that. Well, it's because we'll get onto the ISA in a minute, which actually is. So moving to the second account now, which is the Invest account. The name gives it away. This is an account for investing. You can do long-term investing with this account. However, what I would say is there is a benefit to choosing the ISA account over the Invest account, and we'll get onto that in a minute. But with this account, you can buy things like individual stocks. So you could buy some Apple stock, some Microsoft stock, some Unilever stock, things like that. But you can also buy index funds and ETFs as well. So maybe an S&P 500 ETF like VUSA, things like that. You can't get involved in forex trading on this account, nor can you buy commodities, and also you can't use any leverage. You can't short any positions or anything like that. That is purely done within the CFD account. And that's where, we've just spoken about the risk of doing that. This is primarily for buying and holding over the long term. The minimum deposit to open one of these accounts is just £1. As with many providers right now, they are making investing accessible to the everyday person, which I love. I really want more people to start learning and start investing. The fees associated with this account are similar, but not exactly the same. So there is a 0.15% FX fee. So if you're based in the UK and you want to buy some Apple stock, you are going to pay 0.15% of that transaction as an FX fee because you're purchasing a stock that is listed in dollars, but you are in pounds. So there is that slight fee, but there are no commission fees on Trading 212, and there are no account fees either. This account is not tax protected, and that's the big difference here between the Invest and the ISA. So for those of you who don't know, in the UK we have what is called a stocks and shares ISA. That stocks and shares ISA is an account type that allows you to invest up to £20,000 every single tax year tax free. So this means that if you invest some money and it's inside of an ISA, and you invest some money into a stock that then shoots up in price and you sell and you make a profit, you are not taxed on that amount, which is amazing. And you're also not taxed on that. So that's capital gains, but you're also not taxed on any dividend income. There might be a withholding tax if the dividend income is coming from a foreign stock, but essentially this is the very best account when it comes to investing in the UK because of the tax wrapper. You don't often walk around and get no exposure to tax. So really, this is the best one. What I would say is if you are opening an account for the first time and you're in the UK, prioritize having the ISA account over any other account type. You can only pay in to one active ISA per tax year. So just be aware of that. But what you can also do is, let's say that you are able to maximize and spend all of the £20,000 in a tax year in your ISA. You can also then open an invest account where you can do some further investing that is outside of that £20,000 limit, but it will be taxed. So something else to be aware of as well there. But if you want to check out Trading 212, I will leave a link in the description. It will give you a free share. It will give me a free share. We all win. But that's it. Otherwise, have a great day, and I hope this video was useful.